The best way you can support me is with a simple subscribe. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Hey, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, Ricky Renzel did an interview with Breakfast Club. It dropped this morning. They did it at some point last week, though. The interview dropped this morning, and it's Rick Ross promoting his new project with The Game. I believe it's some sort of a TV show called Signs. Check it out on VH1 soon. Rick Ross was doing an interview, and of course they asked him about the Birdman situation. Of course, the record Idols Become Rivals, which is one of my favorite records on Rick Ross's last album, Rather You Than Me, which is one of my favorite Rick Ross albums. They asked him about this record. They asked him about everything. That have you talked to Birdman? And we'll get some quotes in. And this is kind of what Ross said about the whole Birdman situation. Ross said, it wasn't a diss record. It's just Weezy has to be taken care of. And then he later said, I haven't seen Birdman, and it's probably for the best. And then he was asked by the Breakfast Club about a possible Birdman response. Birdman, I believe, said it was some sucker shit a couple months ago. Ross said it's time to spin the bag, though. Fuck a response. It's time to take care of Wayne and the family. And then the Breakfast Club brought up to Rick Ross the fact that Tiger told them last week that he's owed $12 to $15 million. And Ross said, when I hear that, Birdman lucky he didn't have to go through that with Renzel. I can't respect that. I'm not in the game for that. I want to make great music. Of course, Ross acknowledged that the bag is important, but not if it comes at the expense of his artists such as Meek Mill and Wale. So if you watch the interview, what you clearly see is that, like I've been saying on my channel, Ross didn't diss Birdman. This was more of a, I can't believe I gotta do this. This is like a son having to tell a father, you ain't shit, right? This is, Ross says Birdman, somebody he looked up to, probably like a big brother type relationship. And Ross is like, look at me and look at what you doing. Look at how we aging. My team loves me. Double MG, we moving up. And you got artists, the biggest artists in the world at one point in time, in Lil Wayne. He can't even put a project out. I don't think it's a diss. I just think it's Ross looking at Birdman like, bro, I looked up to you, and this how you run your business? This how you run your team? I would never let this happen, and your legacy is being tarnished because of your selfish ways, and it looked like your selfishness and finances. What do you think about Rick Ross talking about Birdman with the Breakfast Club this morning? If you check the interview out, make sure you like the post and tell me what you thought about the interview, and tell me what you thought about this post and what Ross is saying about Birdman. Talk to me, comment box below. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.